The views and opinions expressed on this program do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of 580 WCHS, its employees, or WVRC Media. From the studios of WVRC Media, the country, the United States of America, the state, West Virginia, the city, Charleston. This is the Dave Allen Show on 580 Live. And your host.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
He's kind of a big deal.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Dave Allen.
And a good Friday morning to everybody. Welcome to the show. Antoine Woods is our producer today. Guarantee Bank Hotline, 304-345-5858. Tony the Taylor text, 304-935-5008. The Dave Allen Show on 580 Live comes to you from the Jarrett Construction Studios, right on time, right on budget. Visit jarrett-construction.com. Phone calls to the show, a service of Guarantee Bank, 1320 Canal Boulevard East in Charleston. Guarantee Bank, your community, your bank, your story. Texting services are provided by West Virginia's finest men's store, Tony the Taylor, Virginia Street in Charleston. Come check out Tony's selection of new polos, tees, wovens, shorts, and swimwear from Johnny O, and complete your look with Tony's new summertime loafers. Visit bestmastertailor.com or check out Tony's Facebook page. Welcome to the show. Happy Friday. Metro News meteorologist Brian Hughes says a beautiful day here in the Kanawha Valley. Lots of sun in the mid-70s. Clear, beautiful evening tonight. Lows in the mid-50s. Most of tomorrow dry and warm. Could see a thunderstorm pop up at from time to time. Should be in the mid-80s before we really warm up for Sunday and Monday. Low 90s on Sunday. Record high temps in the upper 90s on Monday. You can follow Metro News meteorologist Brian Hughes and his team of weather folks by downloading the Metro News television app and by following the Facebook pages of both Metro News and Brian Hughes. Coming up, a church here in the Valley celebrating their 125th anniversary this weekend. We'll talk about that. Our good friend Taylor Gu from the Clay Center will stop by. It's yard sale time, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them in the area this weekend, including a big one in Kanawha City. Aaron Wood will join us to talk about that. Plus, your calls and texts are always welcome. Guarantee Bank Hotline, 304-345-5858. Tony the Taylor text, 304-935-5008. Before we bring in Angie Gillenwater from the Kanawha Charleston Humane Association with this week's Adopt Me Please Pet of the Week, I do want to mention that I am going to be on vacation next week, and I'm southbound, so I'm out next week. So a combination of folks, I understand, from Dale Cooper are going to be filling in for me. I think Coop's going to take a couple. I do believe Andrew Donaldson is going to jump in here as well, and the lady who's sitting to my immediate right, is also going to settle in as well next week, and that is Kanawha County Commissioner Natalie Tennant. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm excited about this.
So you got Wednesday. You're going to be with Wednesday.
Yes, I do.
And Wednesday we'll have Millie Snyder,
right?
Because that's her Wednesday. So you and Millie get to talk some stuff there next week.
We can talk a lot of things. I'm contemplating how long to have her come in, and there are so many ideas on guests that I have. Okay.
Well, you only have like 3 segments, so keep that in mind, unless you bring them all in at one time. But we'll talk to Natalie coming up a little bit later on. All right, let's go to the phones now. Let's bring in Angie Gillenwater from the Kanawha Charleston Humane Association with this week's Adopt Me Please Pet of the Week. Angie, good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
All right, and I've also got with me Kanawha County Commissioner Natalie Tennant. So I don't know if you two know each other or not. Natalie, meet
yes.
Angie. Angie, meet Natalie.
You love this. Yes, you've been into the commission meetings. Thank you for what you're doing for the county, for the state.
Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way.
And Natalie, if I didn't send you this ahead of time, but if you've got the old Facebook thing there on your phone, if you go to Dave Allen Radio, you can see our Pet of the Week picture. It's already posted on there with a description of said critter. And so, I have to say, Angie, I've never heard you fangirl out over anybody like you did over Coach Kidd. I will not forget that when I brought Coach Kidd in one day just to kind of hang out with me, and it was like, and I guess of your age group, it was like you met NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys all rolled up into one, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You didn't act like that the first time you talked to me. I'm just saying.
Well, we have more of a rapport, more of a relationship.
Okay, I got you. All right, so as you know, the way this works, our Adopt Me Please Pet of the Week is brought to you by Almost Heaven Interiors in South Charleston. More on them in just a little bit. Tell us about this week's Pet of the Week, and as always, you can see their picture and bio on my Facebook page, Dave Allen Radio, also the WCHS Network Facebook page, and at Dave A70 on X. Tell us about Marty Supreme.
So Marty Supreme is certainly, you used the word critter earlier, and I would certainly use that word to describe him. He's a very odd-looking cat. He's got really, really long legs, and his tail is kind of like possum-like. He's just an odd-looking cat, but he is so sweet. He's 2 years old, neutered, and he is making the big move to Southridge Petco today. So he will be available for adoption at Petco if you want to stop by and you're in the area and want to say hello to him. But, yeah, it's Marty Supreme. To my knowledge, he gets along with other animals, just slow introductions as always, and I think he would be perfect for a home with kids as well.
I've got to ask you, because I always ask you about the names, and does Marty Supreme mean something? Because it doesn't mean anything to me. But to you, Angie, I'm sure it does.
Yes, so over, I think it was like Christmas time, a movie came out.
Oh, okay,
Timothy
yeah.
Chalamet.
Yeah, okay.
Called Marty Supreme, and he's white like a ping pong ball, so.
Okay. Have you seen that movie, Natalie?
No.
Okay. I recognize the title, but I've not seen the movie.
Well, Timothy Chalamet, too. Come on.
Is he somebody
all
that...
the girls, yeah.
I was going to say, is that somebody that all the girls like,
yes.
Angie and Natalie? Is that true?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why he earned his name. So.
Okay.
And the cat looks like Timothy Chalamet.
The cat really
You didn't say when I got to host that I had to be truthful.
No, because you can say whatever you want. But all right, so the picture's posted Dave Allen Radio on Facebook and at Dave A70 on X and the WCHS Network Facebook page. Your number of residents at the shelter, Angie, are high right now.
They are extremely high. For the past, I would say, probably about 2 weeks, we've taken in at least 10 animals per day. So any animal that leaves the door, whether it's getting fostered or getting adopted, we're kind of just replacing that with other animals in need. So we have stayed like right at like the 450 to 470 range as far as residents go. So fostering or adopting right now and helping us move animals out of the building is more crucial now than ever.
I know you guys go out a lot of places. I saw where you had an event at the Kanawha County Public Library earlier this week. Mm-hmm. If someone would like to host you guys for an event, what all goes into that? I mean, what do they need to do?
They essentially just need to reach out to me. My email's Angie@adoptcharleston.com. You tell me where your event is and what time. If we can make it, I do the rest of the work, and our volunteers will do the rest of the work. You just need to tell me where to be.
All right. And again, are you guys going to be out anywhere this weekend?
We are not. I'm actually, after today, I'm going to be heading out to Cincinnati for the weekend, so we won't be anywhere this weekend.
All right. But you guys, I mean, throughout the summer, you're out at a lot of different places. And you mentioned the relationship that you have with Petco, and you have the Petco in Southridge and the one in Tays Valley. You guys are frequently there as well. And that's a great partner for you all.
Yes, actually, our New Jersey partnership where we send animals is also a Petco. So it is a great partnership for us. Through adoptions through Petco, actually in turn help other shelter pets in need in the future, because for the adoptions that we do through Petco, we get grant funding for it, which is extremely helpful.
And I want to talk about the Bissell Pet Foundation's Empty the Shelters event too.
Yes, this is the last weekend to, adopt during the Empty the Shelters adoption special, thanks to Bissell Pet Foundation. Adult dogs 6 months and older are $20 to adopt. Puppies are $50 to adopt. Cats and kittens are $70 to adopt.
All right. Angie, I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to be here. Now, as I said, I'm going to be on vacation next week, and Friday I think Dale Cooper is going to be hosting the show. So you'll be in the capable hands of one Coop next week, all right?
That sounds great. Have a good vacation.
All right. Thank you very much. Again, that's Angie Gillenwater from the Kanawha Charleston Humane Association with this week's Adopt Me Please Pet of the Week. Marty Supreme. He's an odd-looking feller. Long legs, possum-like tail. He's around 2 years old, neutered, and living it up, Natalie, at Petco in Southridge. Good-looking cat.
Yes, he is, but he needs to have his own little Supreme home.
Are you? Now,
crib.
you said you're a cat person, right?
Yeah, I actually, that's why I run behind. I have 3 children, a German Shepherd that's a child, almost 21-year-old cat.
Wow.
That's the difficulty, because the puffy cats, which is I didn't know what they were called, Maine Coon cats, they're big, and I rescued him from the farm. He comes and eats the 21-year-old food, so I got to carry around the 21-year-old cat to the bathroom and close the door, and then he doesn't always eat. It's
I don't know that I've ever heard of a cat being that old.
Some people, I really wanted him to be the oldest cat, but they have him like 30 years, and I don't think he's going to make it. But to be 21 years, my mother's been gone 15. My mother knew this cat, and she's been gone 15 years. My daughter's 24, and it's every major event in her life this cat has been part of.
All right.
Yeah.
We had a text here, and unfortunately, this is on me. I let Angie go before, but it involves you too. Okay. It says, once again, reading on the shelter Facebook page about a cruelty case involving 9 adult dogs. These cases are out of control. Since Commissioner Natalie Tennant is there any way this can be brought up at a county commission meeting and work with the city and state legislator in general? This has got to stop.
Well, I think in terms of if you want harsher results than it is with the legislature. If some cruelty cases are felonies, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so,
I just don't know if there's anything really that the county commission, other than an education campaign, and people that are abusing animals aren't big on education anyway. So I don't know that you are going to be able to do a lot as a county commission, other than to keep doing what you do with the shelters and other. Well,
and if
groups.
I think if we expose it more. And say, if you get, or that's the thing too, if you get in over your head, because I think that's the problem, and I think that people, we care for animals and we think that we can keep doing it, that could be our purpose in life, is to care for animals, and we get in over our head. Mm-hmm. And people need to realize that it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah. I mean, look, I have 2 cats. That's plenty. If I could, I'd find homes for all of these pets. But I also know I can't take any more. And the ones we've had, the last 3, have just showed up at our house. We didn't go out and get them. They just literally just showed up.
What if another one showed up?
I'd work like heck to try to find a home for it.
You wouldn't have the 2 inside cats and then an outside cat that you just left feeding?
No. Well, the cat we have now, we have 2. We have Grady and Waylon. Waylon, because he was so friendly, we figured he belonged to somebody. So we fed him, for about 2 weeks. And all of our neighbors said, oh, yeah, that cat comes around every morning. That cat comes around every evening. So he wasn't starving to death by any stretch of the imagination. And so he came in. We tried. We put it out on Facebook. We said, hey, we got this cat. It obviously belongs to somebody. He was already neutered. We tried. And because I told my wife, I said, once this cat comes in the house, that's it. He's mine at this point. Actually, he's hers. Grady's mine. And so no, if another one shows up, we will try we'll try to find a home for him. Texas Dave Crouton just wants to say congratulations getting selected to be in the West Virginia Broadcasters Hall of Fame. Enjoy your vacation next week. Quickly, the story of Crouton, Natalie, in case you don't know. I've done this I've done the show 6 years. I've done the Adopt Me Please Pet of the Week for probably 5 years of that. And we had a dog named Crouton. And we put him up for adoption, with the shelter folks. This lovely family from St. Albans adopted Crouton. He's become that's his name. Nobody knows where the name came from. He didn't know. They asked him. He said he didn't know where it came from. And they have made a social media star out of this dog. The Chronicles of Crouton. It's like a hashtag.
It's on Facebook, or is it on?
I don't know, Texter. You'll have to let me know.
Instagram, TikTok.
I don't do either one of those. So, but anyway, Crouton. They bring Crouton to see me when I'm out at like events. Crouton came to the station a couple of weeks ago. They brought him. So that's if you hear me talking about Crouton, that's it.
Oh, Crouton's going to the Hall of Fame dinner and induction.
He may go. He may go with me. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to remind you that we do the Adopt Me Please Pet of the Week segment every Friday morning with the Canal Charleston Humane Association, brought to you by Almost Heaven Interiors, family owned and proudly serving the community for over 50 years, specializing in custom blinds, shades, shutters, upholstery, and beautifully crafted sewn goods from homes to hospitals, classrooms to commercial spaces. They do it all. Access to all the top designer fabrics and smart motorization options too. Located at 516 D Street in South Charleston. We'll take a break. Back after this on the Voice of Charleston, WCHS.
Are you a physical therapy assistant and looking for an opportunity in orthopedics, wellness, and athletic care? If so, Generations Physical Therapy is offering flexible work hours and an upbeat atmosphere. With 7 convenient locations, Generations may have a job designed for you. Visit generationspt.com.
Hi, this is Charles Belcher. My family's business has been making homes, offices, schools, hospitals, and more safer, more comfortable, and better looking for half a century. If you are in the market for custom window blinds, shades, shutters, furniture reupholstery, draperies, and decorator fabrics, then visit us at Almost Heaven Interiors, 516 D Street in South Charleston, or call 304-744-7097. From the panhandles to the coal fields and beyond, every stitch, every detail, perfect, every time at Almost Heaven Interiors.
Charleston, there's a new bank in town, but it's built on something timeless: relationships. Guarantee Bank is now open on the Boulevard, bringing community banking back to the Canal Valley. We're local decision makers, real people, and a team that understands West Virginia business. Whether you're growing your company, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help. Stop by our new Charleston branch at 1320 Canal Boulevard and experience banking the way it should be. Guarantee Bank, where community comes first.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Have you been injured in a trucking incident? Call today, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Office 222 Capitol Street, Charleston. Cases will be handled by West Virginia licensed attorneys. The attorney in this ad is not licensed in West Virginia. ForThePeople.com.
This is J.B. Akers, one of your Kanawha County delegates. Thank you to everyone who supported me in the primary election. I also want to wish all of you with high school seniors at home the best of success. My and my wife Mary Claire's twins are graduating too, so we know the feeling. I'll always fight for common sense policies that allow our children and grandchildren to stay right here at home to live and work. Jobs, infrastructure, and schools. That's what matters most. This is J.B. Akers. Thank you again for your vote. It's an honor to represent you. Paid for by J.B. Akers for West Virginia.
They say roads are made for journeys, not destinations. And now that I'm retired, I make a point to journey as much as I can. But when night driving became a challenge, my son and I decided it was time for a doctor's visit to ensure my safety behind the wheel. I was worried, but instead of restrictions, we discussed solutions to make sure I can continue on my journeys.
Aging can alter how we drive. Take charge of your safety and independence by evaluating your driving skills regularly. Learn more at StaySafeWV.com. This message is brought to you by the West Virginia Governor's Highway Safety Program.
Start your Saturday mornings at 7:06 with West Virginia Outdoors on 580 WCHS. Join Chris Lawrence as he explores the wonders of our state's great outdoors. From fishing to hiking, hunting to conservation, it's an adventure you don't want to miss.
That's the sounds of the Amos Steel Band, the official house band of the Dave Allen Show. They will be playing at the Putnam Moose Lodge tomorrow night. It is 9:24 of the Dave Allen Show on 580 Live, brought to you in part by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Kanawha County Commissioner Natalie Tennant is hanging with me today because at least one day next week she's going to be guest hosting for me when I'm on vacation. I want to welcome in now Taylor Gue from the Clay Center. Good morning, Taylor. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me this morning.
And you are in the presence of Kanawha County Commissioner Natalie Tennant, and I'm doing a little on-the-job training with her because she's going to be subbing for me one day next week. So you got a block party going on tomorrow. Talk about it.
We do. This is the Clay Center's first ever block party. It's a really a fun way for us to kick off the summer. We're going big. We've got the whole front plaza filled with construction vehicles, fire trucks, KRT's providing one of their art buses. It's going to be jammed-packed. We're going to have large bubbles, rocket launches, and that's just the front of the building. We have a whole other set of activities inside in our sculpture garden. We've got Jeff Pearson from the Office of Public Art, along with a handful of other really talented artists coming to do demos. There's going to be sidewalk chalk murals going on back there. It's going to be a very busy, fun day.
Taylor, this is Natalie. This sounds wonderful, and this is the first time you've had it. Why pull things outside of the Clay Center? Why do something, and it's free for everyone, right?
Yep, everything out front is free. The activities inside and the back do come with museum admission, but it's just a fun way for us to, a block party really just imbues the essence of the community coming together. And summer in Charleston is really exactly that. Between festival, regatta, live on the levee, all the events happening in Slack Plaza, it's just an endless bound of activities, and the Clay Center wanted to do something to be a part of that and to let the community know that we are grateful for everything they do. And just, kick off the summer with a bang, with a nice, fun way for everyone to be outside, inside, and just have a good time.
Yeah, I think this is a great opportunity for folks to get a taste, because believe it or not, as much as you and I talk about it, as much as we go to events and things like that, there are some folks who may not still have had a touch of the Clay Center. Do you find that the case?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the number of times I'm at events, a great example of that, I was at Shawnee for Halloween, doing a table for the Clay Center, handing out candy, and I had two families who came by who were new to the area. One was new to the area, had just moved for work, and another had lived there their entire lives. Neither of them had even heard of the Clay Center. So having that impact and being able to realize that there's this wonderful resource in the community, it's extremely important.
For the Saturday event, I see that big machines, big excitement, and I get enamored when I walk around these machines. So I understand little kids. Now tell me about who's bringing the machines and what folks might get to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have about 8 to 10 different organizations and companies within the community. Charleston Fire Department, Charleston Police Department, KRT, V100 is going to be there for a bit. Nice. The Kanawha County Public Library is bringing their bookmobile. We have 2 construction companies who are both bringing a couple pieces of equipment. Our Clay Go truck is going to be up there. I think that might be all of them. Apologies if I'm missing someone, but I know when we had our big truck day 2 years ago, I took my now 4-year-old to it, and he was absolutely obsessed. I mean, anything yes. that has wheels on it, he's on board. So they'll be able to, climb on some of these vehicles, get inside of them, experience the wonder and joy of big trucks, big cars. Big fun. Yes, big machines. I see it's Kanawha Stone Company and KN Contracting. I have a feeling you can touch these machines. Do you think we'll be able to jump up in them and act like we're digging and moving earth? I don't want to get people's hopes up too much.
What are you, Tennant, 5 years old?
Oh, I love it. I really am. I'm enamored by earth-moving equipment, because you think about this and it's like, wow, yesterday this was over here and now it's over there. Yeah, I'm a mechanical person. But Taylor, talk a little bit. I had written a letter of support for the Clay Center to get some money, and I used an example of a young man who had gone and visited the Clay Center and had the opportunity to sit on the bed when the Van Gogh exhibit was there. I don't know if that was allowed or not. Then his senior project, he had to make an art senior project, and he made it of the Van Gogh exhibit that he had seen at the Clay Center. I mean, that's like exactly what you want to happen when we talk about the Clay Center for the Arts and Sciences.
I mean, it really is. We have this wonderful magazine that's going to be coming out very, very soon that tells a lot of stories about people who have been impacted or have contributed to impact through the Clay Center. And one of those stories is about this gentleman who started out coming to camps at the Clay Center when he was a kid. When he was in high school and into college, he started working at the Clay Center as a discovery leader on our education team. And now he's well advanced into his career, and he pursued a STEM-related degree. So that inspiration started as a child at the Clay Center and has impacted him throughout his entire life. And that is just the type of thing that we are so proud to be a part of, and really just central to who we are as an organization.
That's great. I mean, and that's what it is meant to be, is that you get a touch of it. And that's what this Saturday is about. It's called a block party. Tell us the times again, and I guess you could stay the whole 3 or 4 hours, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So the event goes from 10 to 2. So anyone planning on going to the Charlie West Barbecue Fest, it's perfect timing. You can make a whole day out of it in Charleston, come to the Clay Center first, and then, pop on over to that afterwards. I believe that starts at 2. But we've got our cafes open, which will have plenty of food options, drinks, snacks, and things for people. You can come inside to get out of the heat for a bit if you want to. We're going to have live music. Mark Davis with Final Village will be out front playing live music throughout the event. So, I mean, it's it's really just a fun celebration.
Yeah, and just to get a feel for everything that's over there. And then I want folks, we talk about this because I've had the privilege of, since I'm county commissioner, I get to serve on the board for the Clay Center. So I hear, the struggles, the challenges, and the huge successes that the Clay Center has. And I love the cafe. And I want people to use it a little bit more in terms of, not to take anything away from downtown, but if you have to have a meeting, go and have it at the cafe. And I've started doing that. And it was a great, because you can still walk around. If you don't have full admission to the Clay Center, you can still go into the cafe for free, go get something to eat, maybe view from afar. But I would like people to have meetings there, and I'll continue to have my office hours there.
I do like a good trip down. It's nice getting out of my office upstairs and coming down to the cafe, or, just being able to also just see the joy of the kids running around, or those who are brave enough to climb the climbing sculpture, because I know I am not brave enough to do it. So I will watch from the seats of the cafe as they enjoy all that.
Yes.
Now, Natalie, is that something you would do? Would you climb that?
Definitely.
Of course you would. I have no doubt about that.
I would get stuck, though. I had my little nephew. They came down from Marion County, my great-nephew, actually, with my niece for Wildcrats, and he just had a blast. And she just said, "Is this always here?" And I said, "Yes." So it's like, if I can get them, they won't come visit me, but they'll come visit the Clay Center. So right there you have it.
Maybe we need to, to do an education program for people here, because, people come from out of town. And like you said, sometimes people in their own hometowns, and it's not exclusive to Charleston, don't even know what they have. The Dave Allen Show on 580 Line, brought to you in part by the all-new Generations Ford of Hurricane. Visit generationsford.com. Taylor, I got a question for you from the text line. Is there a charge for parking for this event?
We have our no fancy event parking. We have our parking lot that you do pay using Pay Park Mobile. Great thing with that is if you have the app, you can adjust the time. If you're going to be there an hour or two, decide to stay longer, you can make those adjustments. There's also other street parking options. We are a short walk from Capitol Street, all those areas that have parking options as well as street parking. So plenty of parking options in the area.
All right, Taylor, got to let you go. I appreciate you stopping by again, though. Give us all the details. Give me 30 seconds on everything tomorrow, the time, and so on and so forth. And, of course, you can learn more at the Clay Center website and also on their social media. But give us the details for tomorrow.
Absolutely. Saturday, May 16th, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We've got big trucks, live music, rocket launches, art demos, a bunch of fun activities. Great day for the family to come out and have some fun.
All right, Taylor, I appreciate you being here, and good luck with everything tomorrow. Thanks a lot.
Yes, thanks. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one.
You as well. She was talking about all the things, Natalie, that are going on tomorrow. Charlie West Barbecue Fest is going on also tomorrow in South Charleston. They're having their annual Armed Forces Day Parade, 67th annual event. I'll be there with 98.7 A Mountain Wild, a wonderful classic rock. I think a couple of other stations are going to be there as well. And then, as we said, V100 is going to be down at the Clay Center tomorrow. So there's so much. And
well, can I add one thing, too?
You go ahead.
The Quick Community Center, if you haven't been up there, it's their ramp dinner, their annual ramp dinner. I received this message a long time ago, and it's after the election, which, politicians go up there, but it's a great ramp dinner. You go up the road, turn right and quick, and go on out there. It's a nice little drive, and everything is so green. So you can hit that, and all kind of fun events that you can find.
There's concerts going on in the area. You got the Dirty Birds are in town tomorrow night, so there's so many different things going on. By the way, we got to work on your pronunciation of that. It's ramps. Ramps. I
can get there, believe me.
All right. You've been down here long enough that you probably can. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, there's a church in Nitro, Natalie, celebrating their 125th anniversary. So we are going to talk to those folks when we come back, plus a little some more community stuff. Kanawha City's got a giant yard sale going on tomorrow, so we'll talk to Aaron Wood about that. The Dave Allen Show on 580 Line, brought to you in part by Pinnacle Consultants, helping to identify environmental concerns like asbestos, lead, mold, and indoor quality issues in buildings all across the state, providing inspections, testing, and accredited lab services you can trust. Check out pinnaclecorp.net, helping you understand your environment, because what you don't know can hurt you. Back after this on the Voice of Charleston, WCHS.
Brought to you by the Eric J. Tarr Family Businesses. Eric J. Tarr Family Businesses bring first-class businesses to your community.
Running a business in the Kanawha Valley means dealing with a lot at once. Customers, employees, deadlines, and 100 little problems that pop up during the day. Technology shouldn't be one of them. At Next Level Technologies, we help Charleston area businesses keep their systems secure, backed up, and running smoothly so the workday stays on track. If you're spending too much time dealing with computer problems, it may be time for a better approach. Learn more at nextleveltech.com. Next Level Technologies, practical IT, strategic outcomes.
Poca Valley has proudly served the citizens of Roane, Kanawha, Putnam, and surrounding counties for over a century. As your trusted community bank, we're committed to building relationships and meeting your financial needs. And with the Poca Valley Visa card, you can enjoy competitive interest rates, no annual fees, and a rewarding points program, all from a bank you know and trust. Visit your local Poca Valley office to apply or call us. Poca Valley, where relationships matter. Member FDIC.
That's the sounds of the Amos Steel Band, the official house band of the Dave Allen Show, and they'll be playing the Putnam County Moose Lodge tomorrow night, so go check them out. 22 minutes away from 10. Introducing the all-new Metro News television weather. Metro News meteorologist Brian Hughes on your radio, and his team of meteorologists are on all of your connected screens, too. Giving you the latest weather updates. Join us for our new venture, Metro News television weather, available exclusively on Metro News Television. Download it today. Also, you can learn more about it on our social media sites as well. Natalie Tennant, Kanawha County Commissioner, is here. 125 years. It's a long time. And the
half of our country.
See, she's got math skills, too. A long time, and the First Baptist Church of Nitro was celebrating 125 years this weekend. Here to talk about it is the church pastor, the Reverend Michael Perry. Good morning, sir, and welcome to the show.
Good morning, Dave. I'm so excited to be able to share with you all. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine. I've also got Natalie Tennant here with us, who's a Kanawha County Commissioner, and I'm on vacation next week, so she's going to be subbing for me one day next week. So she's here as well, so you can talk to both of us.
Oh, perfect. Well, good morning.
Good morning. It's good to have you on. And so you were the first pastor there, right?
Not quite. I'm only 32 years old. 125 is a little longer than that.
Rule number one: don't insult the guests.
I insult everybody. So hang in there.
That's a bad rule to have. We're just as vulnerable when it comes to those kind of jokes as everybody else.
All right, Pastor, what do you know about the actual history of the church?
Yeah, so 1901, May 13th, I believe. It was actually known as Lock 7 Baptist Church. It was a little farming community before Nitro had been established. And about 1917, whenever World War I was starting to go about, we were blessed to have the name Nitro adopted into the town. And not too long afterward, First Baptist Church of Nitro became the name.
And what's your congregation like now? I mean, I don't mean what their personality's like, Pastor. Don't go there. But I mean, how many?
They're Baptist. I think that might tell you, right?
How
many people you have there attending services on a regular basis?
The good Lord has blessed us with roughly about 70 people, and we have some families and some younger ones. And I mean, it's a nice blend of demographics there.
Well, that's what we like to see. What is it that makes this church so special and to have lasted this long?
Well, first and foremost, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and His grace, and by His death and resurrection, we've had an opportunity to serve for this long. It's only by Him that we are here. And what makes it so special is just the history. I've had a chance the last couple of weeks to kind of look into the history, and we've been sharing with the history with the church as well. And it's amazing to see the dedication, the discipline, and the love of people who serve. I mean, the existence of the church by God, He's been using these people for so long to serve and promote His gospel. And it's just an amazing experience and amazing to see it all unfold.
And I would imagine that there are some families who have been there for quite a while. I'm thinking, I mean, is it a possibility that, while I joke that, you were the first pastor 125 years ago, but are there some families that still have that lineage as part of the church?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we have people who have basically been born and raised in that church for upwards of 50 years. So, I mean, even almost half of the existence of the church, some of those families have been involved, and they still serve to this day.
So that's a good reason of why it stays there. You know, you're serving forward. You also serve backward of those who came before you, but you certainly serve, excuse me, for the next generation also. So what are some of the events that are taking place? Is it just this weekend, or is it a whole 125-year year-long celebration?
Well, you know, of course, it's a continued celebration, but specifically this weekend, what we're doing is on Saturday, so tomorrow, from 1 to 4, we're going to be extremely blessed. Hopefully the weather is nice and sunny for us, and we have some gospel music playing. Some local groups are actually going to be there. We have the Laborers, Jerry Henson, Tony Nutter, and Brothers of Faith from 1 to 4 will be blessing us with the gospel music. We also have some free food, so we'll have some hot dogs and chips and cookies, as well as games. That way, you know, for those younger ones who aren't going to sit still for 3 hours, they have an opportunity to play some games. Then for Sunday, it's our normal stuff. So we have Sunday school at 9:45 with worship at 11 a.m., but the service is going to be dedicated to God and his faithfulness to us for over the course of 125 years. Then at 6 p.m., also at First Baptist Church in Nitro, we're going to be blessed with the singing of the Dr. Martin Luther King Chorus.
Oh, yeah.
If you all have ever heard them, they're a wonderful group of faithful men that will be blessing us with some worship.
Oh, that's great. So it is a whole weekend, and this is all open to the public. You don't have to be Baptist,
Absolutely.
Right? you don't have to be from Nitro.
Well, I mean, as long as you like food. I know Baptists, we're known for the fellowship dinners, but if you like food and good music, we would love for everybody, whether it's Nitro, Charleston, Huntington, whoever is able to be there, we would love for them to come join us for some worship.
Well, church, I can tell you, I was raised Free Will Baptist, or as we called it in Southern West Virginia, Pastor, Free Meal Baptist. And what Free Meal Baptist means is that there's not a problem in the world some chicken and dumplings can't cure. You know, no matter you got lost your job, you know, dog got hit by a car, whatever. Give that baby some chicken and dumplings, and they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Give us give us the details again of the time and the place and all the stuff. And is there a place they can learn more? Do you have a Facebook page, website, anything like that?
Yes. So again, tomorrow, Saturday, it's going to be 1 to 4. Again, it's going to be free food, free music at First Baptist Church in Nitro. Address specifically is 2200 2nd Avenue, Nitro, West Virginia. You can find us on Facebook. We do have our services on Facebook. We've also been hyping up some of the musical groups. So if you're curious to see how good they are, they are wonderful. But if you're curious, you can go to the Facebook page and find us on there. So again, tomorrow from 1 to 4. Then on Sunday, everything as normal when it comes to our services. We have Sunday school for all ages at 9:45, morning worship at 11. Then the Dr. Martin Luther King Chorus will be blessing us with worship at 6 o'clock.
All right. Reverend Michael Perry, we appreciate you being here. Congratulations on 125 years of your church. Sounds like a great weekend of activities. Appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot.
Yes, thank you, and you enjoy your week off.
All right, I certainly will. The Dave Allen Show on 580 Live is brought to you by the Charleston Dirty Birds. Birds continue their series at Gilmore Ballpark, taking on Lexington. This is where they got $1 beer night coming up, $1 domestics and water. And well, actually, that was last night. I'm sorry, I'm not training you very well.
I thought Thursday was dollar night too, because I was like, wow, they're going to do it on Friday or Saturday.
Failure to update the copy. Yeah. Can you tell that I'm one?
I was going to ask you, when can I read one of these things? And I don't think I can really read it that fast.
Okay, can you tell I have 1 foot on
yes,
the beach
you're
right
not
now?
Even. You're not even here.
Friday's Trauma Awareness Night tonight with Vandalia Health and a hat giveaway as well. You can check out dirtybirdsbaseball.com. Are you a yard sale person, Natalie?
My house is a yard sale.
Okay.
I want to go. I want to look for old West Virginia stuff. You know, I have this, and I don't even know what edition he needs. Brooks McCabe, former state senator, he has all the blue books of West Virginia except for a few years. And I want to find him one. So that's what I think about, like all these books and things. I don't even know what year he needs. And he may, by this time, this is 15 years ago, he may have that book by now. I don't know.
They don't still do the hard copies of the books, do they?
I don't know. You know, since I was Secretary of State, things have fallen apart.
And the whole Capitol? The whole Capitol.
Well, I mean, there's some things you never know. Like, what do I miss?
I'm not going to disagree with some of the stuff we saw in this past election. I'm not going to agree. But, you know, it's Friday. I try not to get into too much of that stuff on Friday. All right.
You got to do it every day of the week. Don't get soft.
You can do whatever you want to do when you're hosting for me next Wednesday, because I don't really care. All right. We are going to talk yard sales. There's a big one in Kanawha City tomorrow. Aaron Wood will be with us. We'll take a break. Come back after this on the Voice of Charleston, WCHS.
The Dave Allen Show is presented in part by Generations Ford in Huracan, part of the Eric J. Tarr family of businesses.
I'm Doug Leach, founder and CEO of Ascension Recovery Services. We've done a number of projects with Jarrett Construction. Finding people that really care about what they do and care about what we do is pretty unique. In Jarrett Construction, they care. They're really, really good people. Good people do the right thing, and they're very skilled. They have all the qualities that make up just a perfect construction partner, and they just build us a phenomenal building.
Right on time, right on budget. Call on Jarrett Construction.
Sears Monument Company, the art of remembering, West Virginia's oldest memorial company since 1911. Sears Monument produces and installs monuments in West Virginia, southeastern Ohio, and eastern Kentucky. Over 2,000 memorials in stock, including markers, upright memorials, memorial benches, and cremation memorials. Find out more online at searsmonument.com or by calling 304-342-4158. Sears Monument, with locations in Charleston, Beckley, Parkersburg, and Huntington.
Hi, this is Charles Belcher. My family's business has been making homes, offices, schools, hospitals, and more safer, more comfortable, and better looking for half a century. If you are in the market for custom window blinds, shades, shutters, furniture reupholstery, draperies, and decorator fabrics, then visit us at Almost Heaven Interiors, 516 D Street in South Charleston, or call 304-744-7097. From the panhandles to the coal fields and beyond, every stitch, every detail, perfect, every time at Almost Heaven Interiors.
What would you do with a better auto loan rate? Refinance your current ride or finally get the one you've been dreaming about? At Members Choice West Virginia Federal Credit Union, you've got options. Right now, get rates as low as 3.99% APR with terms up to 75 months. That's right, rates as low as 3.99% APR and terms up to 75 months. Start saving today and enjoy the flexibility. Apply now at memberschoicewv.com. Loans are subject to credit approval. Additional restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to the show. The Natalie Tennant Show on 580 Live is brought to you in part by Husson's Pizza. He said I could say whatever I wanted. This month, get a large 18-inch pepperoni pizza and an order of cinnamon bites for only $20.99. Find your nearest local Husson's Pizza today for dine-in, delivery, or pickup at hussonspizza.com.
This is going to be a big mistake.
Yes.
Natalie,
I'm filling in on Wednesday. I'm going to push. I got to check my calendar. Maybe I'll push out Coop for that Friday.
That's between
too.
you and Coop. I don't care. I'm on a
We'll
beach.
see.
I'm on a beach in Georgia next week. I don't really care what you do.
I am known for, really getting in my own way and messing up. Ooh, I don't see anything on Friday morning. So we'll see. I have to do a good job on Wednesday
look, let me tell you
at the
something.
Natalie Tennant Show on 580 Live.
Let me tell you, with everything that Coop does in this company, between doing Ask the Experts,
Exactly.
between doing Hotline, between all being all of our bosses as the operations manager here, if you came to him and you said, hey, I would like, he'll stop and go, good.
That's right. You just sign up for it and he'll do it.
You and Coop work it out. It is yard sale season. I know a lot of them going on in the Kanawha Valley this weekend. There's going to be a big one in Kanawha City. Aaron Wood is with the Kanawha City Community Association.
Correct.
They're going to be doing a big one tomorrow. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Natalie Tennant Show.
Exactly.
I'm excited to be here.
All right. Talk about the event tomorrow.
Well, it is an annual event. We do it twice a year. Once in May, once in September. It's been going on for years and years and years. A little different, though. We're trying to promote an online yard sale website that we've developed. It's kind of neat. It allows our members to go online and enter their location, put in a picture of their house, put pictures of the goods they're going to sell, a description of the goods, the price of the goods. So it's kind of like it's a way for people to weed through all the different yard sales that are going on and see exactly which yard sales they want to hit. You can print out a map with all the addresses. So it's kind of neat. Now, you have to be a member of the KCCA in order to be on the website. It's the same $25 that we've paid in the past to support the association and the things that we do. However, now you get all kinds of benefits for that $25 rather than just a paper newsletter. Mm-hmm. So I don't want people to confuse, like, we're not charging you to be in the yard sale. We're not charging you $25 to be in the yard sale. That's not the case. Mm-hmm. A lot of people feel that way. We're charging the same $25 membership fee for KCCA we've always charged. You can still list your house on the Facebook page, no charge. But, now there's some benefits to this $25 annual membership.
This is a really good idea. I mean, for this. I mean, and again, you're not forcing people to do it. If people want to have a yard sale, they can have a yard sale. I mean, whatever. And they don't necessarily have to pay. But if they do pay, you get added benefit, Aaron.
Right. That's correct. And some of the other benefits you get, you get to vote and nominate yards for Yard of the Month. You get to do the Halloween and the Christmas yard decorating contest. You can see those and vote on them. There's a forum for members who want to bring things up in the community on the website that's private. So there's all kinds of things now that are available on our community website that weren't there before to try to promote our community, to make things better. So I'm excited about the yard sale. We already have 15 yard sales listed on the website, which is great. That's a great first start. I've heard of 60, 70, 80 other yards that are going to be doing yard sales. So I think this is going to, we've done a pretty good job promoting the yard sale this year. We've sent out emails, we've sent out postcards, we've been on several radio stations, we've been on the news. So I think it's going to be a pretty big event.
Again, at what time does everything get underway tomorrow?
So it's this Saturday, May 16th. Uh-huh. We are going to promote 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. For the yard sale. People can go outside of those hours, but we want everybody to be up and running by 8 and go ahead and run until 2.
There's some amazing things put on here. I think I jumped on one that's McCorkle Avenue, but vintage toys, collectibles, tools, glassware, clothes, shoes, houseware.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, and I think the benefit of this, too, is, people have yard sales all the time, but the fact that people know and they're going to go to Kanawha City and they're going to know that there's going to be several homes that they're going to pass. I mean, this is great. This is what people love on a Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah. Printing out the list. It actually prints out a map. It has a pinpoint on the map of every yard sale that's listed on the site, along with a listing of all the addresses. So it's organized for you. All you got to do is hit print.
At the Kanawha County Commission, we call it spring and fall cleanup, where you just take all your junk and we'll take it. This is kind of
all about
too.
The marketing. It's all how you market
Exactly.
this thing here. We had a texter said, just a request to everyone hitting the yard sales tomorrow. Please consider grabbing blankets, large pillows, towels, and washcloths to donate to the animal shelter and the Fix 'em Clinic. They need our help. So there you go.
Awesome.
Little community service in there too, Commissioner.
And don't go to the ATM and get all $20 bills. Bring your change and bring your ones and things like that, because they probably need change too.
Oh, absolutely.
My buddy Jeff Shirley always said that whenever you go to something like this, bring your ones instead of your 20s because you want to break the change.
There you go. So you learned something already
on
the Natalie Tennant show.
Yep. Well, I do like thinking about the animal shelter also.
Mm-hmm. Another one said, do you know how many churches will be participating? Church sales are great. Do you have any churches involved in it, Aaron?
We have not been contacted by any churches. Okay. If there are churches that want to participate, if they could just send us a private message on our Facebook site, we'd be happy to promote those churches or church lots where multiple people want to go. We have partnered with Quantum Party Rentals, and they have offered free delivery for tables, chairs, pop-up tents, and garment racks. So if anybody needs any type of that material for their yard sale setup, Quantum Party Rentals is doing free delivery.
That's pretty good because, I mean, how many times have people gone to an event like this, yard sale, and say, well, I would love to have this, but I don't have a truck or I can't, and the owners are like, well, you got to take it. We're not going to hold it for you. We're trying to get rid of it. So that's pretty good that you guys are doing that.
Yeah. I think it's a great benefit for the community. I think it's going to allow people to clean out their homes, make a little bit of money, and, gets people out for the weekend.
Will there be an opportunity to then things that weren't sold for someone in their yard that they can? Is there somebody coming by and picking up maybe from Goodwill or Salvation Army that can pick up the rest?
We're trying to get in touch with Salvation Army to see if they're willing to do that. We may have missed the boat a little bit and done that a little bit late this year. This is my first year running it, so I didn't realize that was a thing. But we'll definitely have that in place for the September yard sale.
All right, I got a question here for you. You can tell where this person's mind is. Any update on the Waffle House? You don't really have anything to do with that, do you?
I don't know what they're talking about. There's no Waffle House coming.
That's been one of the funniest.
Isn't it right beside Buc-ee's?
It's one of the yes. That's a good one. You're catching on here quick, kid. But this whole thing with the Waffle House in Kanawha City. I mean, it's a thing. It's not a thing. It's a thing. It's not a thing. So. You'll know it when it happens, right, Aaron?
We'll know it when it happens. There's several people looking at doing a Waffle House now, and, they haven't pulled any permits, so we can't announce anything, but maybe it's coming. Yes, it's coming.
What do you mean they haven't pulled any permits?
Well, in order to start construction on the Waffle House, you'd have to pull building permits.
Like apply for building permits.
Apply for building permits, yeah.
Pull and apply. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Isn't Monday Mayor Monday?
Not for Mayor Goodwin. She was on this past week. So she doesn't come in every week.
Oh,
but we got Danny Jones this week, and Danny will tell you whatever you want to know about anything. Just ask him.
All right. I would say that the people that were or were not planning the Waffle House are extremely excited about the amount of press that the Waffle House got, even though it's not even ready to be started yet. So I would assume that they are working as fast as they can to get those permits pulled and build that Waffle House.
You would assume that. That's what you
would assume that.
You would. Yeah, all right. Aaron Wood. Hold on. Text for you. Wait, just to clarify, is the party rental picking up items that someone buys and delivering to the buyer's home for them?
No, I think there was a little confusion there.
Okay.
So Quantity Party Rentals is willing to rent tables, chairs, tents, or garment racks and deliver those free of charge to the individual locations.
To display your stuff.
To display your stuff.
Okay.
And then pick that up once the event's done.
Okay, I messed that up. That's on me. Okay, so that's what you're doing. Okay, all right. Give us all the details again, the time, the place, and where people can learn more, because we got to wrap this thing up.
This Saturday, May 16th, 8 to 2, kanawhacity.org or on our Facebook page, KCCA.
All right, and the hours, we start about 8 in the morning?
8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
All right. Aaron Wood, appreciate you being here, and Commissioner Tennant, appreciate you being here as well.
Thank you. We have a minute left. Do we go till we don't go to?
We go to like 9:50, 9:40 or so.
I'm learning on the job right here.
That's on the job training. I will say that again. I'm going to be on vacation next week, so I will be back the day after Memorial Day. Commissioner Natalie Tennant will sub for me at least one day, possibly more. I'll be back later today though at Metro News Midday with 13 News and Tonight Live anchor Amanda Barron and myself, powered by Salango Law. It's Friday, which means we're going to talk a little food. Jeff Jenkins is here. TJ Meadows will be stopping by. Daniel Woods with the Sports Blitz and so on and so forth. I am out the door. Thank you so much. Antoine Woods was our producer. And Commissioner Natalie Tennant, thank you for sitting in today. And they'll be listening to you at least one day next week.
You got to tune in. Who knows what I'm going to say.
All right. Aaron, good luck with everything tomorrow, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right. See you later. Till then, have fun. I love somebody.
WCHS AM, 95 FM Charleston, and 104.5 Cross Lanes, a WVRC media station. We're proud to live here too.